今天是4月3号，早上我们来到桑利赛哈，桑利赛的 Community Service， 它这边有一个新闻发布会，主要是针对提醒，就是那些正在受虐待的老年人大家是跟他们站在一起的，他们不孤单。随着皇后区老年人口的增长，针对老年人的暴力和虐待案件也在增加，尤其是对很多年长的那些移民来讲，日夜严峻的政治环境让他们感到孤立无援。所以今天皇后区检察官凯兹跟纽约市老年化事务局的局长花若兰，跟这个我们现在正好走到的这个 Sunnyside Community Service 工作人员哈，还有一些老年人，我们一起来就是讨论他们现在面临的这些困境。在皇后区65岁以上的人口增长速度非常快，其中老年移民数量增长了60%。据疫情前的数据显示，大约每10名60岁以上的老年人里面就有1人曾经遭受过某种形式的就是虐待。然而最新的研究发现就在新冠疫情期间，每5名老年人中间就有1人经历过虐待，而且其中只有1/24的虐待案件会被举报。所以桑利赛的人他们就给老年推出了一个长者正义计划，就是提供保密的无偏见的资源，确保所有的老年人无论他们的语言、移民身份或者经济状况怎么样，都能够安全尊严的生活。所以我们现在进去看一下这个发布会里面具体讨论的内容。
Community Services Elder Justice Program. And for those of you, hopefully it's only 1 or 2, who don't know about Sunnyside Community Services, I would like just to give you some salient points. So we are a community-based nonprofit. We support over 16,000 Queens residents of all ages, ethnicities, and income levels through culturally comprehensive programming. And our mission is to enrich lives and strengthen communities. And our vision for Queens is diverse, inclusive, and caring communities where all people thrive and reach their fullest potential. Core to our mission and vision is our work to support older adults. And Queens County has seen a major demographic shift in the last decade, including the largest increase, this is Queens, where we are, in adults aged 65 and older citywide, and a 60% rise in older immigrant residents. We know we need to do more to support these older adults, and keeping them safe is the #1 priority. That is why we are gathered here today. During the COVID-19 pandemic, 1 in 5 older adults experienced abuse. 1 in 5. Yet only 1 in 24 cases were reported to authorities. Estimates suggest that more than 90% of cases involving elder abuse are committed by someone known to the other person. We believe that older adults should feel safe in their homes and communities and live free of fear. In today's world, that is even more important for people who have come here from other countries and may be worried about their immigration status. They have the right to live free of fear too. So you're going to soon hear more about the program specifics and how to contact us for help. But the most important thing I want to convey is that if you contact us for help, we will do everything we can to protect you. If you're experiencing abuse and ensure confidentiality, we will ensure confidentiality, and that is the core of our approach. I do want to introduce the special guest we have here. First, before Ozzy, our Director of Elder Justice, comes and speaks to you, we have the Commissioner of Department for the Aging, New York City Aging. Lorraine Cortez Vasquez. And I think that, just quickly, I think you may all know at this point, because we say it a lot, that our older adult services, of which there are many, are funded, millions of dollars funding for New York City Aging. All of our services for older adults, most of them are fully funded by the New York City Aging, and if not fully funded, they're partially funded. So you'll hear more about Lorraine when I introduce her to speak. And then we have Nick Gelata, who is the City Council person, Julie Wan's representative, who will also be speaking later. And Julie Wan is an incredibly supportive City Council person of Sunnyside Community Services. So Azia, please come and speak. Oh, and Melinda Katz. Hey, Melinda. So Melinda Katz, District Attorney, is here with us as well. So Azia.
Ginny, I'll translate a little bit. Oh, yes.
I'm so sorry. I do this to Curly every time. Okay, Curly is our translator. I say way too much beforehand, but thank you.
Buenos días.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for being here today to shine light on an issue that often goes unseen, which is elder abuse. As the older population in Queens continues to grow, so does the need for services that protect and empower elder adults, especially those from our immigrant communities. At Sunnyside Community Services, we believe that every adult deserves to live in safety and dignity and free from abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation.
他在这边就举例说，有几个地方是了解什么样怎么样去识别这种某人被虐待的一些东西，比如说他不解释他身上受到的伤痕，然后突然从一些社交活动上撤离，然后就是这些照顾他的这些人呢，就是控制他或者故意疏离他，像这些方式都是一些老人正在受到虐待的一个标志。
Unpaid bills, despite sufficient resources, or emotional distress, such as anxiety or depression. Identifying these signs early allows us to step in to offer and stop the harm. Here at Sunnyside Community Services, our Elder Justice Program provides counseling, case assistance, and referrals to mental health services. We support older adults through legal processes, whether they are seeking orders of protection, facing an eviction, or dealing with financial exploitation. We conduct home visits, ensure their finances are secured, and help with navigating complex systems to access the resources that they need. Our Elder Justice Program also serves individuals aged 60 and up who reside in Western Queens, including here at home, Sunnyside, and neighborhoods such as Long Island City, Astoria, Jackson Heights, Corona, Flushing, and Rego Park. We assist older adults in experiencing emotional or physical abuse, neglect, financial exploitation, or other circumstances that limit their independence, committed by someone they know.
Funding during that time. Thank you again. She's also been a steadfast advocate for the safety and well-being of older adults in Queens. She's consistently demonstrated unwavering commitment to supporting older adults who've experienced.
We're going to try. So, Melinda Katz, fiscal de condado de Queens. Eso es todo. That's it. But just I'm here today. We have Lori Woods is here from my office, who's really in charge of elder abuse on the project. So I'm here for one reason alone. I am the fiscal of this borough, but you also know me through the years, a lot of you. I want to make sure that you understand that you can trust the process, that we will prosecute those that are coming after the elderly, and we will make sure that they are accountable for that crime. But you need to trust that we will do that. And so, As the Commissioner said, and as I know the Commissioner Lorraine Vasquez is here as well, and representatives from the office, we want to help at the DA's office. That doesn't always mean prosecution. Sometimes that means setting you up with different services. Sometimes that means getting you out of the situation that you are in and maybe not prosecuting. But we will always hold people accountable for the crimes that they are committing against the elderly and against all people of Queens County. But you should trust the fact that we are going to be there and that we won't allow the power to come out of your hands. And I find that when I'm around the borough, that's what happens. People say, well, you know what, I don't want to get the DA's office involved because there's so many people I want to protect, and I'm not quite sure people are going to believe me, and I don't really know where to go. That's where we all come in. And so I wanted to make sure that I was here, and you hear from me, that the trust should be there. And I'm only going to say one thing about scams against the elderly or against anyone. And this is one of the only things about scams I want you to translate. Don't give anybody your money. How's that? Don't give anybody your money. Your money. Don't give it to them. You don't know them. They're a voice on the phone. They're an internet click. Just don't give them your money. And if they say they're a relative, a grandchild, a child, whatever it is, trust but verify. But in general, someone calls and asks you for money and it's out of context and you don't know them, you shouldn't be giving over your hard-earned money. Their one job is to separate you from your money. They're very good at it. Don't allow it to happen. I thank Sunnyside Community Center for all the work that they do. I thank Judy. I thank everyone who's on the board. And it's really good to see so many of you here today. Thank you.
It is a pleasure to be with you today. This is an important issue for all of us. Because if none of us if you don't feel safe in this city, none of us feel safe in this city. You built this city, and we are here to protect your interests and to ensure that you are not abused. I can't tell you enough how grateful we are for everything that you've done for these communities, because they are what they are today because of all of the work and sweat that you've done, contributing, raising your families. The least we could do is make sure that you are protected. I want to say something and reiterate and emphasize something that our district attorney said, right? And she said very clearly, trust the system. Sometimes we feel that, perdón, caballero, si habla usted no puedo hablar yo. One of the things that we have to do is really, really trust the system. I know that we say, like, I'll say it, it'll fall on deaf ears, who's going to do it? My issue is too small. It is never too small. If someone abused you, took advantage of you, it's hurting you, that is not small. That matters. It matters to you, but it also matters to us. And it matters to her because she wants to make sure that she makes an example of that individual so that they don't do it again. That is why we have to trust the system. So whenever you report a crime, it is important for all of us because that is a possible crime prevented in the future. And I know, I can tell you, I have been a victim of fraud, believe it or not, because I trusted someone and I gave them my money. And I'm fighting like hell to get it back. But the important thing is that there's a lot of shame. There's a lot of shame and humiliation to being victimized. I know that. We all know that. But there's a greater shame if we allow someone to get away with it and do it over and over and over again. And as the DA said, they're smart. There is not a new thing that doesn't come out that they figure out a way around it. They're incredibly smart, but guess what? She's smarter, the system is smarter, and the system is out to get them. But the system can only work if we report it. So if there's anything, she said, don't give your money away. I wish you should have told me that a year ago. I would have listened to her and not to my husband. I would have listened to you more than I listened to my husband. But if there's something that I want to impart around all of you, is that if you know somebody's being victimized, be the voice and support them so that they could report it. It's really important. If they can't find their voice, support them so that you can help them find their voice. Y ahora lo voy a decir en español, bien breve. Primeramente, es un honor